Quick, what are the 3 things you wish your iPhone 7 had more of? If you said battery life, storage space, and headphone jacks, good news. Not only are you great at rhetorical questions, but there might just be an accessory out there that solves your problems. I'm Michael Fisher, and this is a quick hands-on with the Folio from iXTRA. iXTRA calls this the perfect iPhone case, and while that's an overstatement, it does come close, just in terms of features. Some qualifiers. The version I'm using is the Folio case for the iPhone 6s. The case for the 7 is due in March, so keep that in mind. The company tells me it hasn't yet decided where it's putting the headphone port, but it'll be 3.5mm, just like you're used to, so you can leave the dongle at home. On the other hand, that thing will never become a reality if these folks don't hit their Kickstarter goal, so keep that in mind too. The hardware is pretty basic. The faux fancy look has never been my favorite, but at least the imitation leather is understated in black, and the rubber is rigid enough that I'm not worried about the iPhone getting hurt while it's inside this thing. When it's installed, your phone draws power from either a 1700 or 2000 mAh battery within the case until it's topped up. Unlike similar charging cases, there's no switch or button to toggle charging. It does it automatically, or you can control it manually through the app. Now, firing up an app to toggle charging on and off isn't my idea of a good time, but here's the thing. You need the app anyway to access the other Halo feature of the Folio, the additional storage. Either 64 or 128 gigs of solid-state memory is built right into the body, and the included file manager lets you organize it into folders and move media files around at your discretion. The real space suckers, of course, are photos and video. You can dump those directly into the case storage and even set up automatic syncing, though as you can see, there's plenty of fine print there. No official word on the read and write speed of the storage, which will vary depending on what quality level you choose for your backups. This is not at all a final version of the app, so I can't weigh in on that as yet. As a bonus, if you're storing sensitive material, you can hide the files behind a passcode or Touch ID. If I have a major complaint about the Folio case, it's the lack of lights. And not just because I like a lot of blinkies on my technology, but because there's no way to tell the charge level of the case unless you go into the app. If your phone is off, you're out of luck. And if you're charging the case separately, the only way to tell it's working is by feeling it to see if it's warm. Lame. But then, maybe you're willing to take that hit in exchange for a big price cut versus the competition. SanDisk offers a case with integrated storage, but it ranges from $70 to $130, and the battery is sold separately. Mophie has a case that pulls the same double duty of power and storage, and its battery is quite a bit larger, but it's almost $200. By contrast, iXTRA is gunning for the wallet-conscious crowd here. The Folio starts at $80 and maxes out at $190, and for $190, you get 2 of them. Now, those are Kickstarter prices, and they come with the usual Kickstarter risks. But for those who've butted up against the confines of the iPhone in one way or another, they may well be risks worth taking. If you think so, the link is in the description below. From smartphones to electric cars, MrMobile's dropping new videos twice a week, folks. Subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss the next one. Until next time, thanks for watching, and stay mobile, my friends.